Decades roll, but he's still prime. Never stopped for space and time. Age is nothing but a game. Silver streak with endless flame. Click, click, tap, tap. Watch him play on a lap. Watch him play on a lap. Old school love never dies. Silver hair to the sky. To the skies. Silver hair to the skies. To the skies. Silver hair shining bright, gaming late into the night. That old school style got that flair, streaming life with no care. From the 70s to today, pixel games all the way. Joystick wizard long ago, switch your thumbs now for show. Click, click, tap, tap, watch him play on a lap. Old school love never dies. Silver hair to the skies. Pong and Pac-Man's where it starts. Old memories still in parts. Streaming now for all to see. Legend of the arcade scene. Decades rule, but he's still prime. Never stopped through space and time. Age is nothing but a game. Silver streak with endless flame. Click, click, tap, tap. Watch him play on a lap. Old school love never dies. Silver hair to the skies. From the 70s to today, pixel games all the way. Joystick wizard long ago, twitchy thumbs now for show. Click, click, tap, tap, watch him play on a lap. On a lap, old school love never dies. Silver hair to the skies. Silver hair to the skies. To the skies. Pong and Pac-Man's where it starts. Old memories still in parts. Streaming now for all to see. Legend of the arcade scene. Decades roll, but he's still prime. Never stopped through space and time. Streaming now for all to see. Legend of the arcade scene. Decades roll, but he's still prime. Never stopped for space and time. Age is nothing but a game. Silver streak with endless flame. Click, click, tap, tap. Watch him play on a lap. Watch him play on a lap. Old school love never dies. Silver hair to the skies. To the skies. Silver hair to the skies. To the skies.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are, whenever you are. This is Sid, the Silver-Haired Devil. And today, we're going to do a short stream, probably pretty short, continuing our RimWorld Odyssey playthrough. And I say short because last time we had an attack by Scaria-infected guinea pigs, who infected our primary builder, Engie, our engineer, and now we have to keep knocking her out. She wakes up and attacks people. We have to knock her out. She wakes up and attacks people. We have to knock her out. I found out that you can heal Scaria if you have a doctor and they operate on an infected person. But the doctor has to have a skill of 8. And our next best doctor person has a skill of 3. So this could be a really short run. If it is really short, we'll start over because I've added what amounts to a prepare carefully mod, but it's a slightly different mod, which allows you to not quite randomize your starting colonists. So I want to try it anyway. So anyway, let's get going. First, let's take a look at the mods. I have a mod that tells me there's 2 updated mods. So another one's been updated for 1.6, better pawn control. So we're going to add that one. And you see I took off add B, prepare carefully. It's still in my mod collection, but I'm trying random plus, which was recommended by the prepare moderately mod, as a way to not quite randomize. You know, you can tell it I don't want anybody who can't do anything, or who isn't restricted from doing anything. They can do everything, for instance. And you can say I want minimum skill levels on these roles. You know, it turns out to be pretty good. And you can even make it so that none of your colonists start with any health conditions. So we're going to try that after, as I expect this colony crash and burns, but we'll try. We'll see. We might end up going down to 2 colonists here, and then we'll see what happens. But let's add better pawn control. This is it does a bunch of things that make the quality of life easier for you. If you're interested, pull it up in the Steam Workshop and take a look at it. So we're going to add this one in somewhere here. Probably after RimHUD. So it's going to make me restart, and then we'll get going. Yeah, it's been a rough start to Odyssey so far. We landed in it only let us land in a desert area. Tried to grow some crops, got attacked by Scaria-infected guinea pigs. We decided to try and kill them. I didn't notice they were Scaria-infected. At the same time, a squirrel went rabid, and it was kind of a messy start. We were starting okay too, so let's load her back up and see what we can do. Let's hope the new mod doesn't conflict with anything, but it shouldn't. Alright, here we are. I made some changes to the marks mod too. These 2 have marks because they're like highest rated in the colony for food and planting and crafting and mining and building and art and medicine, because there's only 2 of them, so it isn't hard to be highest rated in the colony. So you see these marks, that's what they are. You'll also see marks that'll show up based on shooting skill, and whether they have ranged skill with a bow or ranged skill with a with any other ranged weapon besides a bow. Alright, so here's Engie. She's been knocked out again, in shock due to pain. Mind-shattering pain from Scaria. Her mood's okay, so maybe she'll hold it together for a little while. We do have the calm them down mood, the snap out of it, which uses your best social person in this case, I think Marbs. No, Teresa. They both have pretty good social. Just try and get the person running out of control to calm down. So maybe Engie will be okay, but I don't know. We can always operate on her, and we've got Cure Scaria queued up for her, but this requires a medicine 8 person, so nobody's actually gonna do it until we get a medicine 8 person. I mean, I'm gonna leave it queued up here. I'm not gonna suspend it. And yeah, just ripping through her whole body. So we'll see what happens. If she keeps attacking, we might just have to kill her. I'm running a simple sidearms mod, which allows you to switch. You can set unarmed combat as your preferred melee option, or you can switch to your sidearm. You know, so if she wakes up and starts attacking people, we'll switch to don't shoot her mode and try and knock her out again, and maybe our doctor will get good enough. She's at a, well, it's Marbs is our doctor. Holy cow, he's at a 3. Yeah, I should have started with a doctor with more than 3 skill, but how's his medical? He's almost at 4. So if we can keep beating her up and patching her up, maybe Marb's skill will go up. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But in the meantime, what were we doing? Oh yeah, we're building this extension, and we're researching solar panels. If my researcher, who is also Marbs or Terracia, ever gets a chance to do any research. So let's see what happens. Just looking to see if Terracia had joined us. Teresia. I'm gonna have to have her explain how to say her name. Decides to join us in chat. So we'll get some solar panels and some batteries researched, and then we'll get those up, and then we're gonna get out of here. I don't know if we're gonna wait for the rice. It's half grown. Yeah. The other thing I was thinking about in between last time and this time is when we land, I think we're going to put up a perimeter. And we might do that right now. Let's see, how far out does it have to be? Right here. We're gonna put up. Oh, we don't have enough wood for that. Maybe we do. We're gonna put up a perimeter just while we're here to keep the animals out, and just to slow them down. We'll just wall everything up until we take off.